Dragon Age the Veilguard just released their official reveal trailer, and my oh my, we have quite the discussion going on in the interwebs. Let's jump on over to the trailer and take a look. But wait, Future Wolf is butting into this video right now. I released this YouTube video and then I deleted it literally 30 seconds after I released it. Thanks to Carly, who let me know that Dragon Age actually just released a quick little sneak peek of tomorrow's gameplay reveal, and I want to play that for you guys because I think that's also part of the discussion of this video, even though I don't really talk about it because I didn't know about it until now. But here we have on the Dragon Age Twitter, enjoy the sneak peek at tomorrow's gameplay reveal. Rook and Varric arrive in the stunning and seedy city of Monrothis. Little do they know what dangers await. Tune in tomorrow to find out. Now, if I maximize this, it's going to be quite blurry because it's on Twitter at 720. I'm on a 27-inch screen, but I'm going to let it play anyways. Let's take a look.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus. She's the best damn detective I've ever met.
Sneak peek of gameplay. So take this into account when you listen to this video and when you're forming your opinion. I think it fits this video, but I didn't know about it until now. So this official reveal trailer on the Dragon Age YouTube channel got 1.1 million views in under 24 hours, which is really, really good. It's also number 5 on trending right now. I think it was even less than that yesterday. But if we take a look at the likes to dislike ratio here, as I do have the Chrome extension to be able to see this, we have 30,000 thumbs up and 144,000 thumbs down. So not good. Regardless if you liked the trailer or hated it, whatever, this is not really a good start for Dragon Age, because if you want this franchise to thrive and grow and continue to see games, etc., the game has to, appeal to at least a decent crowd of gamers, especially considering that BioWare is under the wing of EA, and they like their money, so they ain't going to be doing these little niche little AA projects for a small group of gamers. They want to be making these big games. And if it's not a big game, I don't think you guys are going to see much more Dragon Age in the future. So I would initially be more so upset with BioWare at putting out a trailer that seems to be out of touch with what it seems like the vast majority of people were hoping for this trailer. But right after this initial section in the video, I am going to give some of you a shred of hope, I guess you could say, and maybe try to speak a little bit more positively. But first, let me finish going over the trailers here. I'll also give you guys my opinion here shortly. All right, so going back to the trailer, if I just take my mouse wheel and just scroll, close my eyes, scroll, and just stop, and then choose a random comment. So whatever's right here. What era is this? Some kind of Dragon Age. Close my eyes, scroll again, stop, choose a random comment. I think it needs to be a requirement that devs play the previous games before making the next one in the series. Close my eyes, scroll, choose a random comment. Rest in peace, Dragon Age. Literally, I can't find positive comments. It's actually insane. Just closing my eyes and scrolling continuously, choosing random comments. Okay, this one right here, slow clap. Did anybody on the dev team actually play Dragon Age back in 2009? It's actually crazy. Now, if we go over to the IGN trailer, we have 200,000 views with 3.3k thumbs up, 26k thumbs down, and once again, if I just scroll, look the other way, scroll and stop and choose a comment. 101, you're telling me this is a Kunari. Scroll down. Looks like a mobile game. And you know what? Let's go to newer comments because these are all the top comments that I'm scrolling past here. Let's just go to newest comments and then scroll. Scroll. Stop. Choose one. This is a joke, right? Okay, so yeah, not good. Can't find positive comments. Like to dislike ratio, not looking good. And yeah, that's where we're at as of today, June 10th, Monday, the day before the gameplay reveal. Now, before I get into my opinion on the trailer, I'll do that at the end. The gameplay reveal is tomorrow. It's going to have 15 plus minutes of gameplay, and I'm assuming some of that gameplay will include in-game cutscenes and maybe even like a section of the start of the game, like the opening cutscene, possibly. And I'm personally waiting for that to have a true feeling on this game, to have a true opinion on what I think it's going to be, because I think that's going to be much more representative of what we should expect. I do think that this is a silly marketing trailer done in bad taste, probably out of touch a little bit, but I do still consider it a marketing trailer. They used the game engine, but it's not necessarily in-game footage. It's just a marketing trailer. I think it was done poorly, which does bring up concerns as to like if BioWare is out of touch with this trailer, like how much are they out of touch with the actual game. But regardless, I'm waiting for the gameplay tomorrow to get that true feeling in the cutscenes and the tonality and the vibe of the game. I've also seen several people on Twitter and other areas that have said that they've played this game before. They've been a part of the game's community council where like you offer advice and things of that nature, and a lot of them seem to be speaking very positively about the actual gameplay, and some of them are still willing to acknowledge that this trailer was not really a great vibe or a good tone. So that gives me some hope. And a quick example of this, Shinobi602 over here on Twitter, I got a sneak peek at gameplay of Dragon Age Veilguard. It's the Veilguard Shinobi. It still blows my mind why they had to put the in the title, but that's a topic for another day. So anyways, I got a sneak peek at gameplay, not the entire thing, and can't give details, but what I saw reassured me that BioWare has cooked up a very fine-ass meal. Y'all know how much I love Dragon Age and Mass Effect, lol. I don't hide it, and I get some of the skepticism from the trailer, specifically the tone, but from what I saw, it's absolutely still plenty dark, gritty, and a huge step forward in quality for the series. If the rest of the game keeps that up, oh boy. Shinobi's not the only one. I've seen several people saying this, so that does give some hope. It doesn't mean that they necessarily have the same feelings on games as you do. They probably don't, but it's a shred of hope, in my opinion, that you have some people out there that have played the game or offered advice on the game's creation, and they understand that the tonality and the vibe of this trailer wasn't necessarily great, but they still think the game itself is good because they've seen it. So something to just consider. And if the gameplay turns out to be good or even decent tomorrow, I think that this initial reveal trailer isn't that big of a deal, although it did start a huge wave of negativity, and it's always hard to stop that wave, but tomorrow is the most important day. If tomorrow doesn't turn out to be that good, then yeah, I think the coverage for this game is kind of doomed, and we're not looking too good, but we'll wait to see until tomorrow. Future Wolf butting in here again. This quick little gameplay snippet that we got on Twitter, I think it looks pretty good. We're gonna have to see way more, but this looks pretty good at first glance here. So really looking forward to that gameplay reveal, and I think this gives a little bit more credit to the people that said they played it and they thought the game looked good. Now, going back to Twitter for a little bit more hope, I guess you could say, the Dragon Age Twitter page released a few images here. These images look much, much better than the trailer did. I still haven't even given my opinion on the trailer yet, but I'm just going with the general vibe of what people feel. These images look really, really cool. They look darker, they look a little grittier, and it looks like a true, you know, fantasy adventure RPG that's not really silly. It looks pretty serious here. And then they also released this image of the tavern right here, which I believe is the same tavern that you see Varric and also Scout Harding fighting in. I think it's the same tavern, maybe not in the actual reveal trailer. Everything here looks just much better, and then you have this dark looking picture right here too. So these pictures are really good. I'm happy that they released them. And then also, I do also want to bring up, the Dragon Age Inquisition trailer, which came out 9 years ago. This trailer, although in my opinion was not nearly as out of touch feeling, I guess you could say, as the Failguard trailer, it still had pop music in it. I don't want to get copyright, so I'm just going to play it for like a brief moment here. You guys can hear those instruments and then the singing. Very poppy feeling. And also like towards the end, you see all the heroes like walk out on the battlefield right here. And yeah, I mean, even though it's not nearly as in your face feeling as the Failguard trailer, I actually like the Inquisition trailer a decent amount. It's not the best trailer ever. It still kind of gives a little bit of that Overwatch hero shooter vibe, I guess you could say, that a lot of people feel that the Failguard trailer also gave. So the point that I'm trying to bring up here is that BioWare has done, you know, weird sounding and kind of weird trailers in the past. I think even with one of the Origins trailers, they used a Marilyn Manson song. And if you're someone that hates heavy metal music, and when you hear someone scream in a song, it just makes you wonder how people could be so crazy to ever like such type music. I'm actually a huge fan of heavy metal. You probably were like, what the heck is this trailer right now, hearing that scream music in the trailer. I thought that the Origins trailer with Marilyn Manson was actually pretty awesome, but not everybody would feel that way. And it just seems like BioWare is just getting a little bit more ridiculous with their trailers the more that time goes on, but it doesn't necessarily represent the game itself, because Inquisition was very successful. A lot of people don't like Inquisition 2, but overall it still, in my opinion, was a Dragon Age game in many ways. In many ways not so much, but in many ways it still was also. So a little bit of shred of hope for tomorrow's gameplay, that maybe it's going to be a different feel than what we saw in the Veilguard trailer. Speaking of which, let me give you guys my opinion on this trailer now. Not that it really matters that much, but yes, when I first watched this trailer, I made sure not to look at comments. I made sure not to see what the general feeling was in the gaming community. And yes, this is not the type of trailer that I was hoping for. I honestly thought of Apex Legends after watching this trailer. And then when I looked in the comments, I noticed that a lot of people were bringing up like Fortnite, Valorant, and things of that nature. And that's not the vibe that I'm hoping for, especially from an official reveal trailer. I feel like a lot of this could have been avoided if BioWare just did like a hero introduction trailer, a companion introduction trailer. It might have stopped some of the negativity, but this is the official reveal trailer. So I think it was done in really bad taste. And if this is not representative of the game itself, then I think it was just a really poor decision to use this as the official reveal trailer. Just do like a companion reveal trailer and then release an official reveal trailer that's much more serious in nature. Like look at Larian Studios reveal trailer for Baldur's Gate 3. Like, oh my god, like everybody loves it. It's just so exciting. And then you can do some silly trailers on the side if you want. So I don't think it was done. I don't think whoever pulled the trigger on this made the right decision. That's just my personal opinion though. But back to the trailer, like look at the vibe of this, like the title cards, etc. That just doesn't fit Dragon Age. But like I said, this could just be a marketing thing here, marketing gimmick that doesn't really represent the game, but it's just like very Apex Legends shootery, like everybody, this is me, my name's Bellara and I'm ready to play. Like it gives off that type of vibe, and that's not what Dragon Age is really supposed to be. And then if we go to scenes like, let's see, where Devran is fighting the Darkspawn here, look at the face of this. Like who thought that was a good idea? Like that doesn't look terrifying at all. The Darkspawn are supposed to be these corrupted, tainted creatures, great evil, and like you got this freaking thing, dude. Like this could be a bobblehead on my desk. Like I might actually order a bobblehead. And then of course we also have, oh, that's a griffin right there, by the way. And griffins were supposed to be extinct, I think like 300 years ago in the lore, but apparently a few survived. So that's kind of exciting. And I just totally understand where people are coming from when they say this feels like Fortnite or feels like something that's silly versus being like a serious dark fantasy RPG. I mean, there's shots in the trailer that don't look too bad, like certain environments look pretty good, etc. We have to keep reminding ourselves that this isn't necessarily in-game footage, but yeah, the overall trailer isn't what I was hoping for a reveal trailer specifically. If they already released like a more serious trailer and then did this after, I feel like it would have been a little bit more acceptable. Like this looks beautiful right here. This is a forest. I don't know if it's technically in the Tevinter Imperium. I'm going to be touching up on my lore over the next couple weeks. But this looks gorgeous right here. Like that looks really good. I also like Scout Harding a lot. It's really cool that Scout Harding's making a return to this game. In my opinion, she was the lead scout in Dragon Age Inquisition. I mean, I understand people that are talking crap about Varric looking differently, but I mean, he's definitely older and we're in a different lighting environment here, which is why his hair may have changed a little bit. They should give him a little bit more chest hair. But you know what? Maybe he lost a little bit of chest hair. Okay, he's getting old. All right. Give him a break. There's also some really cool like things to speculate from lore in the trailer. Like you have these bandit looking characters here in the beginning that are fighting Varric and also Scout Harding. And one of them seems to have like a red lyrium infused sword. And they also all have these gems on their forehead, which might be red lyrium, which brings up a lot of questions. So the story could still be phenomenal. But the problem is if the game does kind of keep this Pixar feeling to it, it's going to be hard to fully attach yourself to characters, at least for myself, when you have like the more silly feeling to it. Let me see if I can bring up Emmerich right here. Like Emmerich right here, he's this necromancer, but this really does look straight out of like a Disney Pixar movie. And I don't know how I'm going to fully take a game seriously if I'm looking at characters like this all the time. Maybe I'll be able to, but it's going to be hard to form relationships and take things that serious when you have this type of looking face. So that's my opinions on the trailer. Not too happy with the Veilguard trailer, but I'm also not really trying to push too much negativity right now because I want to see what tomorrow's gameplay reveal brings, and seeing other people talk positively about it that have played the game gives me some hope here. Well, I guess we're going to all find out tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one.